I'm delighted to be joined here today by Dale Parkinson, who is Giacom's MD of Connectivity. Welcome, Dale.
Lovely to be here, and thanks very much for taking the time to talk to us today.
Great. Well, we were actually talking beforehand about how connectivity is seen as a bit of a heavy duty area of the market for most MSPs, but you've launched something called easy switching with Sky. So, can you tell us
Yeah,
what is easy switching?
yeah, of course. We think easy switching is a massive game-changing opportunity for MSPs to really jump into the connectivity market. We know, as you said, that it can sometimes be perceived as a bit of a heavy-duty product line to sell and manage. And we've been working really hard with Sky to find a way at product level to make that a lot easier for MSPs. And the way we've done that is by really leveraging a bit of technology architecture in the Sky network, which means that in over 7 out of 10 cases, an MSP will not need to swap out the router in a customer's premises. They won't need to change end user password details. So no engineer visit, no kit to be provided when you're taking on a connectivity service. Which is a significant cost saving, and B, from a customer experience, is unlike anything else you can buy in the market. It's exclusively available on the Sky network. No other vendor in the UK market has this capability, and it's exclusively available via Giacom.
Fantastic. So, what is the margin opportunity and also the market opportunity around this for MSPs?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good question, and it's something we talk to MSPs about all the time because I think it's probably something we really need to address. I mean, on a new circuit, a new FTTP circuit, a new fiber circuit that you're putting into the ground and connecting for an end user, you're looking around 40 points of margin. So it's a really decent product to be adding into your into your managed service, and that's entirely the product sale by itself. It's nothing to do with the managed service that you'd wrap around that. And we do think there's a decent opportunity there if you look at the way that connectivity is going to change as we come up to the PSTN withdrawal. And just to give you a bit of color on that, Doug, so I think it's an important point that I think your viewers and your readers would be interested in. We all know that connectivity for many years has really just been the office broadband. It's something that sits in a cupboard in the corner of the office and it ticks away, and we only really notice it when we can't use it. When you're removing that capability and you're offering your customers the opportunity to look at different fiber-based options, you're moving that technology into the digital stack, and that gives us all an opportunity to reposition it in our customers' mind. So as all of my hardware and my software is off-prem, delivered through cloud services, the connectivity changes from being the office broadband in the corner of the office to being that critical digital enabler. If that circuit goes down, nothing works in the office environment. So we believe that's a significant market opportunity. So 40% on the front book for a new circuit going into the ground. And in addition, with easy switching, you can take out the cost that you traditionally have to incur if you were sending out an engineer to configure a router, to resort usernames and password, and you'd of course have to pay for that router as well. To give you a sense of the saving there, so for every one of those easy switched FTTP circuits, you're talking somewhere in the region of £300 additionally that you're saving on transferring a customer from an old legacy copper product to an FTTP Sagia product. We crusade this, we really do, because we know that small businesses should be buying their services from local technology partners. And we know that in the comm space, 7 out of 10 of mobile and connectivity contracts are still going directly to the big telcos. So our flag waving is because we know that smaller technology resellers, MSPs and resellers provide that strategic wrap to customers, which is a much better experience. The reason we evangelize about it is because, and I've been in this channel market for 30 years, so, Vodafone, Virgin Media, Samsung, 30 years, I know this to be a fact. we've got an opportunity and a platform, and now in connectivity, a product. You put all those components together, it's a once in a career moment. Not only have I got the product, not only have I got the exclusivity with the vendor, I've also stood up a team of real live people, which as a managed service that we provide free of charge to partners to help them with estate migrations. I want your readers and viewers to know that we've thought comprehensively about the barriers to entry for MSPs.
Got it. And just to zoom out a bit, so how important is Giacom's connectivity business to Giacom as a whole? Lots of people know Giacom for its cloud and software business, for
Sure.
instance.
It's an integral part of the jigsaw. We think the opportunity across our mobile portfolio, connectivity portfolio, and indeed, as you quite rightly say, our cloud portfolio is significant. And both mobile and connectivity are markets we firmly believe our MSPs should be playing in. Why would you leave connectivity on the table for somebody else to take on and manage? Same with mobile. What you're doing is leaving competitors in your customers, and there aren't many MSPs who will be watching or reading this who will be keen to do that. So we think there's decent margin opportunity. B, we think that you can wrap services around both mobile and connectivity as part of your core managed service offering. We see MSPs who've evolved out of traditional comms resellers doing that really, really successfully. So you will have competitors out there who will come with that full kit bag of cloud and comm services and be offering that as a single managed service to their customers. So don't leave it on the table. Take on the services. We've made it really, really easy to do that with easy switching. And then it's up to the MSP to embroider that into their own managed service offering and start punching that out as part of their core business.
No, definitely. And everywhere I look, there's a lot of Giacom, Sky, kind of co-branding going on LinkedIn. I
Yeah,
see lots of images and press releases, and I think you signed with them a couple of years back. So, how
sure.
successful has that particular partnership been to date for Giacom?
It's brilliant, and genuinely, we work with lots of vendors, and we value every single one of those partnerships. And as we do with our partnership with Sky, they're a pleasure to work with. We are very aligned in terms of where we see the market opportunity. They're new into this space, which means that they want to work in a fast and in an agile and in a challenging way, which we really want in our portfolio. So the launch of our new FTTX product, which we have released this quarter to the market, has been really successful to date, and we're expecting big things from the partnership over the coming 12 to 18 months.
So everyone in the connectivity world is talking about the 2027 PSTN switch off, but how would you
Yeah.
summarize the MSP opportunity around that?
Well, there's never been a better time for MSPs to enter the connectivity market or to build their connectivity business. PSTN switch off means you have to have a conversation with a customer to move their legacy copper estate to some kind of fiber based service. So, why would you not make that conversation a conversation that your customer has with you? We have launched easy switching with Sky specifically to address the opportunity that the PSTN withdrawal represents. Our very, very strong view is that opening that conversation with your customer, supported by our broadband order journey on our cloud market portal, together with our industry leading portfolio of vendors, makes the journey into connectivity for MSPs as easy as it's ever been, frankly, which is why we say this is a game-changing moment, not just for the industry, but for MSPs as well. We'd love to talk to more MSPs about how they can use connectivity as part of their overall wrap and how they can ensure they don't leave that margin and that revenue on the table. And as you come through switch off, Doug, what you enter is a world where very clearly the opportunity is to layer services on top of on top of the core connectivity. That's exactly why we're partnering with Sky. We've just soft launched our Sky Business Hub, which is a strategic router, effectively, that we deploy into customer premises, and we sell value-added services like guest Wi-Fi, security edge, cellular backup over the top of that piece of kit. So they're soft activated, which means that there's no site visit. It's additional margin and additional revenue over the top of the core fiber. That's absolutely the direction of travel for our product portfolio, and we believe it's a direction of travel for the industry. And as I said, we don't think there's been a better time for MSPs to take on connectivity services, because it's margin and revenue accretive, and it protects you from having your competitors sniffing around your customers.
A game-changing moment for MSPs. What a great note to end it on. Thank you, Dale, and really appreciate you joining us today.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks very much for your time, Doug.